Hi connectors! In school we spent a lot of time talking about shapes. We even went on a shape hunt all around our school. If there's one thing you'll notice about these shapes is they are flat. They don't pop out at you. But if you look at these shapes, you'll notice they're different from these shapes. What do you think is different about them? These shapes are called three-dimensional shapes. They're not just flat. If you've ever been to a 3D movie, you'll notice that the things seem to pop out at you. Whereas if you're in a regular movie, a two-dimensional movie, it's just flat on the screen. Like when you're watching TV, flat on the screen. So we know a lot about these shapes, but we haven't learned yet about these shapes, which have some really special mathematical names that I'm going to teach you. So first, let's look at the shape and see what we notice. On this salt container, do you see a shape here? Do you see a shape here? It has two circles, one on the top and the bottom or each side, and it's round. This shape is called a cylinder. So it has a circle on it, two circles on it, but it's not a circle, it's a cylinder. It's a cylinder shape. Now let's look at this ball. When I was a kid, I used to say, yeah, that ball, it's a circle shape. But we can now see that this is flat and this is not. This one is called a sphere. It's a sphere shape. Can you say that? Sphere. It's a little bit hard to say, and it sounds like spear, but it's not. Even though there's a P in it, this PH makes a F sound, and this is called a sphere. So this ball is a sphere shape. Now, this is a candle box, and if we look at the candle box, we can notice that every side is the same size and shape, and every side is a square. This shape is called a cube. Different from an ice cube, because most ice cubes actually don't have squares on every side. So don't get confused. A cube has to have a square on every single side to officially be a cube shape. And now let's look at this shape. This Band-Aid box also has shapes on it that we know. Too long, too short. Here's a rectangle. Oh look, here's another rectangle and yet another rectangle. This is not called a rectangle though. It has many different rectangles on it. This is called a rectangular prism. So the shapes that you see on these shapes are called faces. So this face is a rectangle, this face is a square, and this is a circle. If you start to look all around your house and the world around you, I'll bet you start to notice that these shapes are all around. We hope that you will go on a hunt around your house or outside, find these kinds of shapes, take pictures of them, share them with us, and we will be learning all about different three-dimensional shapes: the cylinder, the sphere, the cube, and the rectangular prism. Now, while I was looking at the cube, I noticed there was something inside. Let's see what's in here. Whoa, what's that? I see a circle. I see another circle, and it's round. What shape is this? A cylinder. So, have fun on your shape hunt and exploring the new three-dimensional shapes that we just learned about. See you later.